My face is dry. I've got dry lipstick on my dry face, but we're gonna look at the garden real quick. Okay, so the abelia is taking and she's putting out some new growth. So despite the early transplant, she's doing great. I did, in fact, recently get a hand pruner. So at some point I'll be coming in and, giving her a nice haircutty cut. Here's this. I want to say this is the vanilla shake. Hydrangea. I don't know if we're going to have, I don't know when this might show growth. I imagine a bit later than the macrophylla I have. Here's one of the hollies that got transplanted. This one is finally putting out some new growth. This one, never had an issue after transplant, but this one was not the one that split. This one was split. That one was split. This one might be entirely dead. I don't know. We're going to see. But it's giving she's entirely dead. Let's see if I can see. Well, farther down. She's giving dead. Okay, she's giving dead. Over here I have the PG Pink. Again, I don't know when she's going to start putting out growth, but I think she's still alive. She feels vigorous. This right here is just a pile of clippings from when I pruned up the rows. But the rows I pruned up got new growth. I did stick one in the ground in between the two of them. I think I stuck two over here. I don't even see the other one. Did this one take? That one might have took. This one might have took. Actually, it looks like there's maybe even some growth. We'll see. Okay, so that's a possible second. This for sure. The ones that from last year, I did a nice pruning back, but they're all putting on growth is the short of it. Here's one I put in the middle. I don't know that this one is taking. I think this one is probably dead. This one's probably dead. But this one that I pruned wild, that we only have these three back, is, again, putting on new growth. Oh, sorry. Putting on new growth. So everything that got pruned back hard, putting on new growth, and maybe one of the two that stuck in ground, or one of the three that stuck in ground, is taking off. I don't even know what the issue is, but pretty much there's a lot of grass invasion over here. And so one of these I'm going to have to come and clean that up. But we've got 3 yarrow, a tick seed that I thought was dead, but then I saw, coreopsis, something tick seed coreopsis. It says I believe this is a coreopsis. Anyway, there seems to be growth at the crown, so we're going to call that as alive. We should have had 5 from the 6, but it looks like I really only see 3. What look like 3 of the Shasta daisies, right? In fact, I thought it was dead, but I do see the daylily coming up. She's coming up. Okay. I don't think the African daisy is going to come up. If I know it was an annual, but I'll give her a chance because it's a weird year, and I'll give everything a chance. See if it perennializes. Don't think it will though. Again, like I said, everything that got a hard cut back, it's coming back up real nice. There's some weeded here, but coming another day with the gloves. We've got some more coming up from the below ground. Here's my perennial dianthus, my white perennial dianthus. The Artemisia has a bunch of new growth again in the crown, so that's fun. Do I need to cut this back? I might should cut this back then, but it looks like it's growing on old growth, so maybe not. How does that work? Okay, I can see. I think one of the mole vole trails, whatever. Oh, the Sweet William is coming back. At least one of them. Oh my gosh! What a lovely surprise! Wow. Any of the other ones? Let's see. Not that I'm seeing. Is this? No, that's not one. Okay, well, one came back. That's nice. Would have been great if all. But it looks like it's a divine. Okay. I'm gonna make sure you get the attention you need. A nice stand there. Um, and then this one as well. A rose that has new growth. What is this underneath? Ah, okay, just something underneath. I don't know where that's gonna go, but anyway. Then just checking out some of the bulbs. Again, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna go with daffodil though. No flowers yet. Lots of early green. There's the autumn joycetum. Lots of dianthus. I thought it was only today, but then I saw something about like, oh, don't fertilize until the temperature's above 50, which I feel like is not true. But lots of bulbs coming up. Bulbs. The one in the corner. Maybe not so many. Are they going to come up this year? I feel like they maybe should have come up by now. Maybe they're going to come up the next couple weeks. The Dutch irises. Maybe it was too hot. The fall. I don't know. We already see the molly grass perking back up. I need to figure out if I need to shear this or if I can just let it be. Right? Broom sedge. Ugh. All right, rose parfuma. Are we coming up? We are. We do have some new growth. Even over here, we have some new growth. Okay. She could probably use a fertilizer. The roses could probably use a fertilizer. Yeah. Okay. Here are these mound raised beds, and unexpectedly, suddenly there's a bunch of grass growing up over here. Okay, and so sooner rather than later, whether it's with the strimmer or with the push mower, I have to come and make these lines hard. I don't want invasion of the grass, and especially in these two beds, right? I have this circle thing, and the idea, generally speaking, is I like being able to walk around the beds. I like that this is a circle amongst a bunch of rectangles. And so I made this little. I was gonna throw this camper out. Thing is, like, what can I use it for? I'm just gonna keep adding compost, keep it as a central thing, let it decay and spread out, seep out, whatever. And then once I have something to put there, which I don't know what I want to put there yet, then I'll have something to put there. Will that be? I don't think I'll put the rosemary there. No, a little tree, a little shrub. I don't know yet. We'll see. I also had seen someone say something about needing to water citrus trees, and I kind of freaked out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I put these citrus trees in plastic in this uncovered greenhouse because the whole thing was low the temperature, but I never watered them this whole time. And the temperature's been like increased recently, so I pretty much uncovered everything, took the plastic off of everything except for the big one. It still has plastic around it, except I have the soil exposed, and that one got some water. And so I'm probably have to stay on top of watering those plants next couple of days. I don't know if at this point it's breaking dormancy. I hope they're still alive, especially the Meyer lemon. It was great. Yeah, more bulbage. I completely forgot why I came over here, why I came out here, because I wanted to highlight. So last year I planted a yellow columbine, and the other day I was walking past over here and I saw some green foliage underneath them. I was like, oh, the columbine's coming up already because it's a perennial, right? And so I go this morning. The columbine, mind you, should have been over here. So no, that's just I'm not seeing anything else like columbine yet, but I did split one of my heuchera, and it's been doing fantastic under the pine needles. So there's that. Not the columbine, but the heuchera. You really can't, I think I had it for a year, and then I split it, and it's really just doing great. Apparently, heuchera are those girls. Is that plant? I have two. I have two dahlias over here. My mother had one in this pot, and I thought, it didn't do much last year. I'm like, oh, it must have died. No, she's still alive. So that's interesting, right? Let's go see about these roses over here. That one looks dead. This one, maybe. That one looks dead. Dead, dead. 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 This is dead. You know, I'm just gonna leave it. I think all the roses, maybe except for that one, are dead. That's okay. That's okay. And I put some of these pear things in here. They seem to be maybe budding. There's nothing. This one has maybe some grab to it. This one does not. So, okay. Again, I'm not really needing 5 different pear trees, right? So, also, generally speaking, I'm kind of like, did I put enough moisture when I put the soil in on these air layers? And so I'm gonna check them, but also like, hopefully, maybe on the snow days. I mean, hopefully it's more airtight than not, but hopefully a little water seeped in through some gap and increase the water level concentration. I don't know. Okay, well, we have a lot of condensation. Oof. We have a lot of condensation in here, so I'm gonna say I'm all good. Yeah, I see. I don't think maybe you can. It's like a spider web there. What is this? Why is this white over here? Okay. Um, and I don't know if I know you're supposed to or you can cut them to make it branch out. I think probably I'd keep it like up to here. Because, maybe a little, I don't know. I think that's probably about where I would keep it. I think this gets up to 15 feet tall. And the idea is I can just prune it, cut it, to the desired height. I might just do that. So it's not like, oh my gosh, I have to get up on a ladder, blah, blah, blah. And there's always fruit dropping, blah, blah, blah. Again, assuming this puts out fruit because I only have the one pear tree. So there's that, indeed. There's gonna be a lot of crossing in the middle over here, but that's fine. That's for later. I can just prune everything off the middle if I want to keep these 2 liters, which I do. Yeah. I was gonna go back inside, but I forgot I got things over here. I don't see anything gladiolus wise. I don't know when and if I'm supposed to see anything from the wisteria. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Oh, it's breaking. Okay, she's broken. All right. Well, that was okay. She was clumsy anyway. Where is this connected to? Where is she dead? Oh no, she's still alive. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully she's still alive. Can I? Yeah, she's still green. She's still green, so she's still alive. Okay. So I'll let you be. I see. Yeah, I can see the green color on the ground. Nothing yet with the beauty berry. I expect a lot of this is gonna start, budding up next few weeks. I still need more soil or organic material for this whole thing, but that'll take a while. There's the Pronodianthus. I think I'll probably end up getting some more eventually. The Annulanthus that perennialize are great, fantastic, but I think let's get some more of the Pronodianthus. There's one mom doing great. I'll probably just bring the mums over here. Actually, I don't feel like wasting time if I'm in a rush, and so I'll just plant it up and outcrowd things, right? So yeah. Actually, is that the mum? I think that's the mum that I moved from the corner that was over there. Okay.